Good morning. I think it's July 18th. We're just walking. There's a little road walk piece outside of Castle Craig State Park. They have part of the trail closed. They're doing some kind of fire restoration project. And so we had about a 2-mile road walk this morning out of the park. And we're almost there. And we got to climb. We're going to set up camp at the bottom of a huge climb so we can get started on that tomorrow morning. But we got about 19 miles to get to camp today. And it's mostly uphill as well. So, yeah. That is Castle Craig over there. We camped at the base of that last night. Now we've just been crawling up this ridgeline here. We're almost to the top of the first climb. Then we got a pretty long downhill. And then we're gonna decide what we're gonna do after that. If we're gonna keep going or shut her down early for the day. There's like a, I don't know, 4,000 or 5,000 foot climb after that. So we'll see how we feel. Hike safe, y'all.
Enjoy the rest of your day.
That was some awesome trail magic. Just off trail. Nice place for a siesta. And got 18.7 done. And we're gonna aim for like 11 more. Gonna put us over 30 today, so Lambchop will do a 30 on our last section. So, check in later. Just about a mile from camp, walking into this beautiful forest. It's getting a little late for us, especially with our start. But Lambchop up there is being a badass. We're gonna do a 30-mile day today. So that's a lot for, especially Lambchop. She just got on trail 2 weeks ago, fresh. So to be doing a 30-mile day over train we did. She is a real badass. But almost to camp. We're gonna set up and eat real quick and go right to bed. We got another big climb ahead of us tomorrow morning. I think like 4,500 feet up. And then it should be relatively downhill to Burney for the most part. A few more climbs, but nothing like tomorrow morning. So gonna get some good sleep tonight and try to beat the heat up the hill. Peace out. Good morning. It's July 20th. It took us a little bit longer to get out of camp this morning than usual. But we're getting on it. We got about 4,000 feet up right off the bat. So gonna be a butt kicker day, but we're making progress. Beautiful morning this morning. It's really quiet, peaceful. You can hear the river down in the background. Pretty good start. Been walking next to the McCloud River, and it has that bluish gray tint because it is a glacier river. Whenever you see that kind of color like that, 99% of the time it's because it's a glacier river, and what makes it that color is the glacial silt. So the glaciers are grinding Mount Shasta, and it creates this like silt, almost cornstarch material. And then the glacier also melts while it's grinding, and all that silt comes down the river. Sweet little trail magic spot. We got some chairs, and then he even had some tools out here, and we were like, what the hell? Why would anyone need any tools? And then I remembered my sunglasses. The little screw right there was coming out, and sure as shit, there was a mini screwdriver, Phillips head screwdriver in here, and I got to fix my glasses. So whoever did this trail magic, kudos for thinking of pretty much everything. Also got some Gatorade powder and a mac and cheese out of there. So appreciate you. I know you'll never see this, but thank you so much. I thought this was pretty neat. This is a big Douglas fir, and it looks like it died a while back, but then just recently all the bark must have just came falling off. After a while it probably just loosens up, and once part of it starts to go, it probably just all crumbles off. Cool old growth forest though. Lots of really big trees. And we finally got to the top of the climb. We found a bit of shade to get out of the heat, and took a nice long siesta for sure. Had a big lunch, and took a little nap. And now we are getting blessed with a lot of wildflowers and great views on both sides of this ridge. Yeah, wow, wow, wow. Good morning. It's a beautiful July 21st, and we are getting out of camp a little late this morning. We've been just beat. The last 2 days we did like 51.5 miles and near 12,000, not 100, 12,000 feet of elevation gain in 2 days. And we're still climbing today. Not as much as we have been, but it's been a good climb this morning. It's a little bit more hazy than it has been, a little smokier. I don't think there's a fire near. It's probably just smoke blowing in from fires a little bit further away. But we got about 30 miles left until we're going to be to Burney, and until Lambchop's going to finish up the whole PCT. So stay tuned. You're going to see someone finish all, whatever it is, 2,600 and some miles of the trail.
sort of a full through hike in the context of a trail community. You know,
Yeah.
like we had community until the U.S. shut down, all the Europeans went home, and 3/4 of the Americans went.
Well, just got to Highway 89 outside of Burney. It is super hot. We're waiting on our ride. Lambchop got a hold of somebody in town. They're going to come grab us and take us into town where we can shower and such. It is hot. All right, here we go. Last 8 or so miles. What do you think? Should we hit it?
We should hit it.
Lead the way. All right.
I made it.
All the way.
Woohoo!
So stinking proud of you. Good job.
It's good, kid.
Woohoo! All right, well, here we are at Burney Falls. This is the stats. Height of falls, 129 feet, 22-foot pool. Water temperature, ooh, that is cold. Maybe not going swimming, but here it is. So again, this is Burney Falls. It's a really interesting falls. We just walked through a really dry desert, and the headwaters of this stream are probably about maybe a mile to maybe 3/4 of a mile up the stream is where the springs start spraying out, and this is the amount of water that comes out. This water is like 44 to 48 degrees, absolutely freezing cold coming out of the ground. And you think about the temperature right now on the surface here, it's probably close to 95. So pretty neat. Wow, look at that. That is so cool. Right there are the main falls. And then you can see right there, it is actually squirting directly out of the rocks, just pouring out of the rocks right there. So there's like an underground river that flows right here all the way to this falls and then spills out into this pool down here.